Hey, so I found some more of these at my Walmart. And before I get started, this is my case that I keep my comic books in. It also accommodates that little glass case. So if you're like, what's that in the background? That's what it is. So let's take a look at what we're going to get inside of this particular Dino-Strike. And it's a lot like the Dino Riders, if you've ever had those toys. I have never had any of the dinosaurs. I've had some of the figures that I picked up because they actually survive over time. I've heard that the actual dinosaurs and the weapons that are attached to them, they don't survive over time. So I'm going to try to get this off, and it's going to be a pain because it's just going to be that way today, isn't it? And I did just cut my fingernails, so I don't have much fingernails to work with here. And I hate when it starts coming off like this, where it comes off in ribbons, and you're circling like 15 times just to get it come off. Since I'm outside, it's not windy, but it's a little windy, but it's not terrible. I didn't realize how breezy it is right now. I gotta put it in my pocket every time because I don't want this stuff to blow away. Okay, so I don't know if you've ever gotten these before. I should have ran a blade on it first. And there's a blade on the porch, but I guess I wanted to run it. I'm getting a little bit frustrated. Let me do some magic here. Through the magic art of the computer, we got this ball now down to the bare minimum. Okay, I don't know why they put them in these balls. They should just go ahead and put them inside of a package that maybe one big ball that you pull apart like a Pokemon ball, because this is just a lot of extra crap. And I feel like people are paying for it. Woo, skeleton, yes. Oh, I am so glad I got one of these. I usually am like, I'm gonna get the same one over and over again, but I don't. Even if I have the skeletons, they're kind of rare to begin with. I don't know why I'm careful about keeping the plastic off of this. I'm not keeping the ball. I end up donating it somewhere because it's like, doop. Maybe somebody will have fun with this ball. I don't care. If you can make some kind of packaging that could be reused, see, then it'd be useful to make this kind of packaging, this hard plastic packaging. Like the Castle Grayskull packaging for those little tiny He-Man figures that I don't have any of them, but that would be cool. All right, so let's see. The rare figures are this one. The one I got, I think it's it's a Triceratops. And I am so glad that I got this one. Okay, so in this particular one, we got the Tribatalops, Terror, Raid Raptor, the Tankylosaur, and like that Ankylosaur. And then the three rare ones are all dinosaur bones, which I am like, yes, I got one. I got one. All right. And then over here we have Rage Raptor, which is very common, it seems like. Strikosaur, Danger Dino. These seem like they're different ones than I had previously. The Kabatasaur, I got like 2 or 3 of that one, so that's a very common one. All right, so which one is your favorite? Well, I only have one set of bones. Actually, that was a glow-in-the-dark set, so this is another set of bones. Let me angle it down some. And that noise in the background, don't worry, that's just acorns falling. It is officially fall here, even though it's warm outside, sunny. But it is chilly at night. Not as chilly as like the town. Like the town gets a lot chillier. Okay, I'm looking at the directions, and I know somehow or another I've got to put something that's the tail between these 2 pieces. Okay. Okay, so the tail goes this far down. Wow. And then these 2 pieces go together. So the skeletons are definitely harder to build, and it may just be because I've only built one other one. And it also could just be because they are more difficult to put together. All right, so the longer legs go in the back. It's pretty easy to tell which one's which. And the front paws go in the front. and he splits in two again, because not a very good design. That's why I wish they would just make it where you can just open it and it's pretty much assembled, because that's a very weak design right there. It's going to fall apart, unfortunately. Okay, so we got a headless one. All right, so the head is actually in two pieces, and it seems to be like a mask thing to go on it. I don't know if it needs to go on first or what. Okay, can't hurt it though. And I like how the jaw opens up. Rah. Okay, so that back spine part where it splits apart, it splits way too easily. So something to think about. Even though it looks cooler, it's awfully weaker. All right, so there's its head, and then of course it comes with this piece that goes on the back. Let me see if I can look at the directions and see exactly how it goes. All right, so I'm guessing it goes this way. Okay, so see how the tail, the metal part goes down the spine? And there's 3 slots for you to put it in. When you store these, do not store them in the cocked position. Go ahead and store the missiles separately, because if you do not do that, it will wear out the spring over time. Since there's only one cannon, I'm going to put it on the top. And these are very powerful little things. I'm not going to shoot it. Plus, I'm fighting the wind right now because it's trying to blow the instructions away. There's 2 different modes to put on. You can put on this mode, which is probably the heavier one, because the farther it goes back, the more spring it's got. And then there's this mode. All right, so let's take a look at that. Plus, it looks better without the missile, because it looks more like a real laser cannon. Now, as far as articulation, the head is on a ball joint. The arms, see how they got that little part right there? It's showing that they pretty much just stay in a stationary position, unfortunately. And trying to get them to lock into place is really challenging. All right. So once you get them into place, you're not going to be able to do much with it. It's not like the other dinosaurs where you move his arms and it moves his head, or you move his tail and his head moves, or whatever like that, because he's no skin, he's just bones. He's not even skin and bones. All right, so here he is from the front, sides, top, other side, and back side, and of course we got underside. All right, so let me know if you got one of these. And again, I'm excited to get one of the skeletons, but they are also awfully weak. But that armor right there being clipped on, that should help and brace it, because it's like a brace going across the 2 halves. So that might just help to keep it on there. All right, again, this is really not for kids. I would not give this to a kid. It's not for play value. It's more like for people our age, 80 million years old. All right, y'all have a great day, and thanks for watching.